It's the most wonderful time of the year. Super Bowl Sunday is here, y'all, and I have placed 18 bets on Fanduel. I rarely ever bet on sports, but I decided Super Bowl Sunday, screw it. So I re-downloaded my Fanduel app. I put $200 on the Super Bowl, 18 different bets. So I'm going to read them off. This is as of, I don't even know, it's a little bit after 2 o'clock Eastern time right now. It's within the last 10 or 20 minutes that I place these bets. So these odds are going to constantly change leading up to the Super Bowl and beyond. But this is as of 10 or 20 minutes ago. These are the bets. So number one, I did a 4-leg same game parlay plus 31.58 anytime touchdown from these 4 players: Travis Kelce, Patrick Mahomes, Isaiah Pacheco, and Christian McCaffrey. I actually put $20 on that. The total payout, and this includes the money I bet, would be $651.77. So $650. That would be a nice payday there. My second is also a same game parlay, and it's at Kansas City will do 2 things. I think they're going to win the Super Bowl. So I have them covering 1.5 because they're 1.5 point underdog as of now. And I think the total points in this game will be under 47.5, just under. I have the Chiefs winning 24-21. That would be 45 points. So I put 10 on that, and I would win 35.04. Okay, the third one here, I have these on Post-it notes, by the way. I'm fancy. Third one, Mahomes, Super Bowl MVP. He's the favorite to win that. Plus 150, $10 would get me 25. Fourth bet, each team scores 1+ rushing touchdown and 1+ passing touchdown in each half. That can be tricky. Plus 15,000, $10 would win me $1,510, $1,500. So that would be another nice score for me if I could do that. My fifth bet is a Super Bowl squares. I did a final score, so this will be the last number points-wise for each team. San Francisco 1, Kansas City 4. So Kansas City's score has to end in a 4. San Francisco's score has to end in a 1. Like I said, I think Kansas City's going to win 24-21, so that's why I did that. Plus 3,400, my $10 will win me $350. Okay, next Post-it note. Okay, number 6, Chiefs over 23.5 total points. Again, I think they're going to score 24. Minus 102, my $10 wins me $19.80. Number 7, Niners. Like I said, I think they'll score 21 points. I got them under 23.5. Plus 102, $10 wins $20.20. So basically doubles. Number 8, this is an interesting one. Nick Bosa, no sacks. Kansas City's offensive line, they're great at not giving up sacks in big playoff games. That's going to be a tough one against this Niners pass rush. Nick Bosa, no sacks, is minus 142. $10 will win me $17.04. So actually a lot of the betting odds kind of think that maybe he won't get any sacks. And speaking of sacks, Chris Jones, who great defensive tackle for the Chiefs, famously didn't have any sacks in the postseason for a long time. Finally has some now. I bet that he will have a sack in the Super Bowl 58, obviously. Plus 126, my $20 would win me $45.20. So I bet 20 on that. I got a confidence in that bet. My 10th bet, as we're about halfway through now, Mahomes over 1.5 touchdown passes, minus 150, $10 would win me $16.67. So not a big bet by any means. Brock Purdy, I have him under 1.5 touchdown passes, minus 102, $10 would win me $19.80. So basically double. 12th, CMC, Christian McCaffrey, I have him under 18.5 carries. That's plus 104. My $10 would win me $20.40. Okay, and we are down to the last Post-it note. This is the 13th bet. This is another Christian McCaffrey bet. I have him under 90.5 rushing yards. It won't be by much, but it will be under 90.5 rushing yards. Minus 110. My $10 wins me $19.09. My next one, Mahomes, over 25.5 rushing yards, minus 115. My $10 wins me $18.70. We saw him have that big scramble against the Eagles in Super Bowl 57 last year. I think something like that would be enough that he could just barely get over, basically 26 plus rushing yards. So I'll give him the over. Now this is a game bet here. Over 5.5 total touchdowns scored combined between both teams in this Super Bowl, plus 104. $10 would get me 20.40. Now here's some interesting ones. These are some real interesting ones. Drew Tranquil, first year with Kansas City, is one of their starting linebackers. Of course, started his career with the Chargers, so he's spent his whole career in the AFC West. He's way down there on the Super Bowl MVP odds. And we know very few defensive players win Super Bowl MVP. I thought he played great against Baltimore in the AFC title game. He's been huge in the playoffs for Kansas City. He's plus 75,000 to win Super Bowl MVP. So I figured for $10, what the hell? So that would give me, I would win $7,510, including the 10 I put on it. Okay, number 17 is another Super Bowl MVP bet, another linebacker, this time for the Niners, Fred Warner, maybe the best all-around linebacker in the NFL when you talk about off the ball as well as edge rushers. His Super Bowl MVP odds are a lot better than Tranquil's, but they're still plus 14,000. $10 would win me $1,410, $1,400. Last one, non-Super Bowl MVP bet. Kyle Juszczyk, the great do-it-all fullback for the 49ers, all-pro fullback. I bet that he will be the first touchdown scorer of the entire game. His odds are plus 4,800. Those odds are actually dwindling, so obviously more people think that maybe he could score the first touchdown. But as of the bet that I placed close to 2 o'clock, plus 4,800, $10 would win me $490. So $200 for 1,800 for 18 total bets, and that's what I came up with the Super Bowl. So hope everybody enjoys the Super Bowl. Like I said, I think the Chiefs will edge out the Niners 24-21, and Mahomes will win his third Super Bowl and third Super Bowl MVP. I look at 4 years ago, these rosters are, of course, different, but all the main people are still around, basically. And I just think 4 years ago, the Niners were a better all-around team, and they still couldn't get it done. They still found a way to fall apart in the fourth quarter and lose a Super Bowl. This time around, I think you could still argue maybe the Niners are a slightly better all-around team, but I could just as well argue the Chiefs might be the better all-around team, because the Chiefs have a way better defense than they had 4 years ago when they played the Niners Super Bowl 54 in Miami. They have a better defense now than even the Niners defense at the moment. The Niners defense this time around is not as good as it was 4 years ago. Purdy's an upgrade over Jimmy Garoppolo, but not a huge upgrade. And you still have Patrick Mahomes on the other side. Coaching, advantage, disadvantage, they're about even. Kansas City has a better running game than they had last time. Pacheco, he's a badass. He's a dog. So, yeah, I like KC to win it. Win one for the Swifties. So everybody enjoy the Super Bowl, and that's what I have. And hopefully I win some money.